borderline personality disorder. Let's rob a liquor store. No, let's not. Don't rob a liquor store. What the hell are you talking about? No robbing of liquor stores today. It has been brought to my attention that the last 85 videos or so have been a little too silly. I've been joking around too much, haven't been serious enough, and everybody would like me to be a little bit more serious, to talk about some stuff that just is depressing as hell. Like, if I can find something that's super depressing and heart-wrenching, that's what all of you seem to want me to do a video on. Or maybe I've got it backwards. Maybe it's the other way. Maybe it's that my videos have been too serious, and I've been relying on all of you to help me more than I've been helping you. Well, during my dark time, I want to thank all of you for all of the wonderful support that you have given me and all of the kind words. And it's really helped me to keep on keeping on. But now, I do believe I should get back to my damn job and start helping everybody else out again. It's time to stop being all whiny. What should we talk about today? Well, I can tell you about how a few days ago I found myself in the oddest of situations. There was a grown man with 4 of his fingers in my mouth, standing over me, making eye contact with me, letting me know how excellent I had done with my tongue. I could tell you that story, but you don't want to hear about that. You don't want to hear what led up to that situation. So we'll talk about something else. We'll talk about a problem that I've been having. No, don't run away. It's not going to be sad, I don't think. It's not another video where I need you to stroke my ego and tell me it'll be alright. You can, if you'd like. The best way to stroke my ego, though, would be to make a donation. A one-time donation through PayPal. You can find a link in the description below to do that. I have been horribly depressed, as everybody knows. I mean, in any of my last videos, since I got my teeth taken out, definitely, but even before that, they were kind of depressing. And I've been making the mistake that I think most of us with BPD make. And even the norms out there make this mistake. And it leads to nothing usually except for pain and misery. But forgetting who we are, or not, maybe for most of us, we never knew who we were to begin with. We identify with things, at least I do, that is not me. It's not what I am. I don't even know what I am. I don't know myself at all. That's why I'm constantly in turmoil. I identify with things that are not me. I dwell on the past, which the past is not real. The past at one point was now, then it became the past, and now it is only a memory of what once was now. But I get so busy in my mind replaying the past that I completely miss the right here and now. You can't focus on the now if you're thinking and trapped in the past. And what does thinking of the past do for me? Nothing. It doesn't help me at all. Except it actually holds me a prisoner. Because I can't do anything in the present moment when I'm stuck in the past. And the only way I get stuck in the past is if I allow myself to keep replaying memories that aren't even accurate to begin with. They say we don't remember the past the way it actually was. The way we perceive it and we remember it way differently. If you were able to have a time machine and go back to the past and watch one of your memories actually play out, you'd realize it was completely different. There'd be people there that weren't there originally in your mind, and all kinds of crazy shenanigans would be going on. I had this one memory of this chick that I had dated, and I could have sworn I took her to this movie. It was so romantic, and then we ended up breaking up because I ended up telling her about it. Remember when we saw that movie and how romantic it was? It wasn't her. That's how your memory will mess with you. Completely other chick. That ended that relationship. No matter how much I tried to convince her it was her, or maybe it was her and she just didn't remember it right. Who knows? It doesn't matter though. There's no good in remembering the past. Well, I mean, there can be, but not getting trapped in it. And not only do I get trapped in the past, I also identify with it. It becomes who I am now. That makes no sense, but I do it. I think a lot of us do it, even if it's on an unconscious level, if we may not know we're doing it. I constantly am saying that I am a horrible person, and the reason for that is not the person I am now, it's because of the things I did in the past. I constantly beat myself up over it. I feel guilty over it. But that's not me now. I mean, there is no way that I would do the things now that I used to do. So why do I still identify with that other version of me instead of just being happy with the version I am now? Is it because I can't accept who I am now? Or maybe I just can't live in the now. Maybe I'm just too fixated with living in the past. And when I'm not living in the past, I'm living in the future. All of this terrible stuff that I think is going to happen. I'm constantly stressed over my housing situation. So stressed that if the worst case scenario did happen and everything went to crap, I wouldn't have been able to enjoy the time when stuff wasn't crap because I was too worried and freaked out that things might go wrong, that I never enjoy when things weren't going wrong. So yeah, I'm either trapped in the past or I'm tripping about the future. And the future for me is always bad stuff. I mean, I sometimes stay awake at night, not going to sleep because I'm worried that some AI robot's going to come to kill me. Like Alexa's going to strangle me in the middle of the night. Or those self-automated cars. I'm completely paranoid that someday I'm going to get in a fight with a cop over wanting to drive a car. They're going to be like, no, people can't drive cars anymore. They're all self-driving. And I'll be like, no, I will not put my life in. It's going to blow up into this big old thing, and I'm going to get shot by the cops because I want to drive a car. And I trip about it. And I start getting guns ready. And I'm going to start a revolution because AI is taking over all the jobs. And I got to calm down. That might not happen. I mean, is it good to get some guns ready just in case? Probably. But don't trip over it. Guns are good for many, many other things as well. My point is, I've been so fixated on the past or the future, and I have not been giving full attention to the only thing that really matters, which is right now, this moment. That when this is the only time that I can interact with. I can't interact with the past, I can't interact with the future. I can only affect things in the now. Just as right now is really the best time to order a personalized, handcrafted Mr. BPD mug. You'll find a link in the description below for that. And now is also a good time to become a patron over on Patreon. There's links for all that in the description. And seriously, it sounds so simple, like live in the now, blah, blah, blah. You hear that crap all the time. Live in the now. But to really be present in the now is a lot harder because there's just so much that we worry about. But all of those problems go away in the now. Because in the now, there are no problems. And no, I didn't smoke a bunch of weed before this video. Okay, maybe I smoked a bunch of weed before this video. I would like to know what you think of now in the comments section below. And until next time, keep on keeping on.
Bing, 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 bong, 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 bing, bing, bong, 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 bing.